Hello darlings, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Harley. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. So today my internet is out and I figured what better time to sit down and read manga. And I'm really excited to continue Holic. We're going to be on the second Omnibus. And look how pretty this one is. So let's read what this volume is going to be about. The Spirit of Valentine's. It's Valentine's Day, and while Domeki is showered with chocolates and cards from girls, Watsunuki has been tasked by Yuko to make chocolate cakes for her to give out as gifts, one of which is gifted to Watsunuki himself. Watsunuki takes this opportunity to express his feelings to Himawari through his culinary creations, but through a strange turn of events, finds out that his chocolates can be more than just sweets. This one sounds cute. So this omnibus edition includes volume 4 through 6 of Holic. Ooh, I am so excited for this one. So in the first volume, it goes through chapter 21 through 26. Oh, I feel like the shading's different in this one. I'm just going to show you this. It looks like he's crafting an evil concoction, doesn't it? He goes, "It's done." Oh, this one's cute. This is the front cover for this chapter. I hope you guys can see that. I love the artwork in this series. Oh, he was making Valentine's Day chocolates, which makes sense. He's like a parent. He's like, "Stop, no stealing, don't taste it, it's not done yet." I like that. He goes, "Normally it's the girl who cooks and hand makes chocolate, right?" And Yuko goes, "Normal? What's normal? To only do what the masses do? And what is the benefit in that?" Uh-oh, Watsunuki's mad. Oh, this one's cute. Look at the candies and chocolate. So Yuko sent the extra chocolates through Mokana. And I guess she was plotting that all along so she can get gifts from the other side. Oh, he's all excited because there's one left and he wants to give it to Himawari-chan. I hope I'm saying her name right. I'm not really sure. So I think it's Himawari-chan? Or Himawari-chan? I think it's Himawari-chan. Yuko's warning him like, hey, it might not go according to plan. But he's just all over there sparkling. It is adorable. Domeki seems to be popular for this Valentine's season. Whoa. This new girl is interesting. And I probably wouldn't eat that after what she did. I don't want to spoil it. Oh my goodness. Yuko popping out of nowhere. That's a little scary. Domeki's in trouble, you guys. They seem to be getting along a little better this round. I mean, they bicker, but I don't think it's as heated as the last volume. So, Watsunuki is on this creature, and he says, "It's really like something out of a Disney movie. I like when manga hints at things in the real world." What are these guys? They look like little boss babies on surfboards, is what they look like. This girl's cute. What was all that? We're on page 45 right now. That was really sweet, but kind of surprising. Alright, so Domeki is better now. And I like that immediately Yuko goes to Domeki and he's like, "You want to hear what happened?" And they're gossiping about Watsunuki. Alright, we are going on to chapter 22, I believe. Yes, and here is the cover art for it. no. Alright, so this starts off, Watanuki is getting chocolates from his crush. And he gets really excited, and then she goes and hands one to Domeki too. He is just hopelessly in love with this girl. I hope she turns out to stay, like, friends, and, like, she doesn't end up being some sort of evil thing he has to fight later. So it looks like Yuko and Watanuki are out shopping, and there's these twins. I almost thought that they were the girls that are always with Yuko, but I don't think they are. Maybe they're new customers? Okay, so it's really funny. Watanuki and Yuko had a talk about bonds due to an event that happened in this chapter. And he goes to school and is cleaning. And Domeki's there and they're talking. And Domeki's like, you know what, spill it. I want to know what's going on. What's with this bonds thing? And he's like, I don't have to talk on your orders, Watanuki says. And then it just skips to them at a burger joint, and Watanuki and Domeki are hanging out talking about it, and I really like that transition. It was really funny. It's really nice to be able to see Watanuki talk to somebody about all the events that are going on. I forget that he's not quite alone in this other than Yuko, so I'm really excited to see how all this plays out. Him and his little group of friends going out and figuring all this spooky stuff out. It's really nice. I think Domeki cares a little bit about Watanuki. And he's just disguising it as a box lunch. We'll leave it at that. I love when Yuko teases Watanuki. She seems to be teaching him life lessons, as well as, like, the supernatural stuff, and she's trying to do it maybe subtly, maybe sometimes not, but I just love her. So it seems we have another crossover moment. Maybe Cardcaptor Sakura, because her name's mentioned, or maybe Tsubasa? I'm not sure. So in this conversation, there's talk of a cafe and needing to name it, and Yuko says to call it the Cat's Eye, and apparently it's a manga that Yuko likes. And I'm wondering if it's real, so I might have to look that up. Well, I have a feeling something bad's about to happen in that other world and in that other series. I have a feeling something's going on there, and I kind of can't wait to see what manga it's from and to kind of come across it and realize that that was that moment. I am excited to read all of Clamp's work. I think it's so cool that they do all this crossover stuff. I wonder what this feeling is that Watanuki senses from this girl. So we are on chapter 23, I believe. And look at this cover. It is so cute. Oh my gosh, Yuko can be kind of mean to him. It's really funny. So Watanuki seems to be worried about this get-together that's coming up with the twins. He has an odd feeling, but I think he thinks maybe the jealousy is what his feeling is, but I think he thinks there's more to it, but he's just confused. Oh my gosh, Watanuki cannot win. He was talking to Himawari-chan, or Himawari, and he was like, do you want to go have cake with me? And all of a sudden Domeki appears. I was like, well, that plan got ruined. Himawari is either completely oblivious to the fact that Watanuki likes her, or she's ignoring it. And Watanuki is so anxious over the fact that Domeki's like, yeah, we're gonna go see a movie with a couple college girls. And Watanuki's like, yeah, no, it's not like that though. But Himawari-chan's just like, I hope the movie's interesting. So I don't think Watanuki has a chance with this girl. Watanuki just keeps going back and forth over what Himawari-chan told him while he's trying to watch the movie. I really like this words have power viewpoint in this chapter. I think it's really interesting and can probably lead to some mischief later on. Oh, it seems like Watanuki helped out this twin sister. Hopefully, his words stick with her and she can become herself. So we are going into chapter 24. And look how gorgeous she is. Oh, I'm so glad Watanuki did seem to help out that sister. So it looks like the younger sister words affects the older sister too. So hopefully they can get this figured out and nobody gets hurt or anything. Oh my goodness. These two sisters. Oh goodness, okay. So with the twins, Yuko had to step in and I was a little worried. But I did think it was interesting because I think she sends Watanuki to try to fix things before she has to grant a wish, because depending on the wish, you know, there's payment, and a lot of times it varies in price. So it could be something kind of trivial and it could be something like a life. So I think she does try to send Watanuki first to figure things out, but she had to step in here, and she did really great, and the payment was nice, and I think it worked well for one of the sisters' mentality of what she wanted granted. I'm glad the sisters are getting along, like they always have, but I feel like it's different now. I feel like they're not so worried about each other, and I think it's a good step forward in the right direction for them. Alright, so we're on to chapter 25. And I think it's Watanuki when he was tiny. Looks like he has a little friend. Aww. He seems to have kind of like... he had to grow up fast. Oh, that's so sad. He had a friend and like... that's sad. Oh my gosh. That's heartbreaking. I'm on page 159 right now, and it taught him something though, so it was good, but it makes me all the more happy that Watanuki's gathering like a friend circle right now. Yuko seems to be working Watanuki on his birthday. And we are on to chapter 26. And look how beautiful she is. Oh, hey. Okay, so in this chapter, Watanuki's seeing some interesting things everywhere. I'll just say that. But he also passes by a shop called the Cat's Eye. Cafe Cat's Eye. So that's interesting because that's the manga that Yuko likes, and she said for them to call it the Cat's Eye. So we just finished volume 4, and that was really good. I really liked that one. It had a lot of things happening in it. Let's see what my favorite was so far. Obviously, Yuko is always gorgeous. I like that Watanuki is hanging out more with Domeki. They still bicker, but it's fine, you know? I like that they're working together on things. I think it's good for Watanuki to have people in his life again. But I am really excited to move on to the 5th volume. I still don't read any of these like afterward stuff because I'm afraid it might spoil something. But I might, like after I finish the series, maybe I'll go back and read. I just don't want a story to be spoiled like in a different series either. So we'll see. Okay, so volume 5, there are chapters 27 through 32. Aww. On the first page, Yuko seems sad. I hope it's something trivial and not something bad, but look how gorgeous she is. I will always say that. when it comes to her. She is so pretty. And here is the cover art. It almost looks vampire-y. That's cute. So Yuko's upset because she didn't get anything for White Day and she was expecting it. And she's been waiting for a while, and Watsunuki's like, cheer up, Yuko-san. If there's anything you're hungry for, I'll cook it for you. And so I think it's sweet because he's caring for her. So they're talking about the rain and they're outside. I love rain scenes, by the way. And there's this new character I really like. She's cute. She's on page 193. I feel a little lost in this story. Maybe I'm missing something. But again, I'm loving the rain scenes. Just like this one. It's just calming and I can hear it. So we are on to chapter 28, and chapter 27 was a page turner. I'm really interested to see what happens next. This is the cover for the next chapter. So I will say that Watsunuki is helping what looks to be a small child because Yuko sent him on an errand. And I'm wondering if this is an actual child or something a little bit more evil than that. Oh my goodness, this one's intense. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. That poor baby. I wonder how they got there. This was a really good story. I love everything about it. It was just a page turner. I love this world that they built because anything can happen in it. Alright, so we're going on to chapter 29. So cute. Oh my goodness, what is this? So Yuko is showing Watsunuki something. It's on page 251. Look at her. Hopefully this isn't a spoiler, but I just had to show you that. She is so pretty. So this new character being introduced is interesting. I'm wondering, this will be a straight up spoiler, this girl has wings, but nobody else can see them. And Yuko seems to think like even a feather falling is extremely dangerous. So we will see where this story takes us. It seems like this girl is acting out of character because before she was like easygoing and now she's just like, you're in the way, get out of the way. So maybe they can help her go back to being herself. And we are on to chapter 30. I love Domeki's and Watsunuki's banter. Domeki's like, if anything happened to you, and Watsunuki goes, what, you won't have any free lunch? And he goes, no, I won't be able to laugh at an idiot. Maru and Moro are very interesting characters. I hope that we find out more about them. Are they from another manga? I think they're cute, and I would like maybe for them to have their own little story. I think there's some sort of festival going on because everybody's wearing different clothing. Oh my gosh, this girl with the wings is not doing so well. This one's good. Oh my gosh. I want to show you this panel, but I don't know if it's a spoiler, so I'll say on page 301. Very good. Oh, okay, so this entire chapter, we were trying to figure out what Yuko meant by game, and it's finally revealed on page 306. And it makes so much sense. I don't know why I didn't see that. We are moving on to chapter 31, and here is the cover. This just keeps getting more and more interesting, you guys. Looks like they might be going on a field trip. This is Gorgeous. I'm going to show you this. I think you'll be fine. This is page 330. I wonder how long it takes to draw these out. So this chapter gives me Alice in Wonderland vibes. So we're on to chapter 32. This chapter is gorgeous. Page 349. Very pretty. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So this girl that he found in this chapter, I like her. I kind of hope we see more of her, and I hope that she's good. I really like her little sidekicks that protect her. I think it's really funny. Okay, that was a good one. We finished volume 5. And again, just really interesting stories. I can't predict what's going to happen, and just the characters that are introduced, I really like. It all feels really fresh and fun, and I feel like you're confused when you're supposed to be, and things are cleared up when they're needed to be. And I really like their journey. It just feels really fun. So we're going to go on to volume 6. And in this volume, it's chapter 33 to chapter 40. Ooh, look at this one. This one's so cute. Look at the kitty in a kimono. I love it. I almost thought it was like one of those foxes from when he got food in the first one. Oh, they know each other. Okay, I love this Akari-chan. She's really cute. So Watsunuki got a gift from the cat spirit lady. So due to the nature of this gift, Watsunuki and Domeki have to hold this at the same time so they can partake in an event. And the note that Yuko said, it says, "You have to hold it in much the same way a newlywed couple would hold the knife to cut a wedding cake." And Watsunuki is freaking out. Poor thing. His crush was busy, so Domeki went with him. Wow, this is gorgeous, and probably spoilers, so look away if you don't want to see, and I'll let you know when the book's back down. So this is what they can see now. Look how pretty that is. I like the use of dark blacks and the white in this. Okay, so the book is down and the page is turned. You can look now. So this world is interesting that they entered in. Oh, they meet the fox spirit again. So they accidentally dropped the lantern, and then all these things realized that they were human. And they were like, what are we going to do with them? Eat them? So the fox spirit runs over and helps them out. This is so cool. Oh goodness, Yuko did all of that just for some sake. This is just, it's so great. They're all hanging out, and Watsunuki's being Watsunuki. Page 411. It's just funny. Ooh, okay, so we learn a little bit more of why Watsunuki goes into her store. Apparently, nobody goes into Yuko's store unless they need to be there. So Watsunuki needs to be there, and it's because he needs practice for what will come, is what Yuko says. So we're going on to chapter 34. This chapter is a weird one. It's short. Alright, we are moving on to chapter 35. Looks like Watsunuki has a few days off because Yuko is out on business, I guess. So this person just keeps popping up talking to Watsunuki. So we're already on to chapter 36. These are shorter chapters, but I feel like they're really leading up to something. And here is the cover art for this next chapter. Oh my goodness, Watsunuki almost got to see if Himari-chan liked Domeki, because she brings him up a lot and that's his main concern. And the school bell rang, so he didn't get an answer. Also, I don't know if he randomly meets this lady or this lady randomly shows up around him, which is what I'm thinking happens. She seems nice though. She seems sad. Watsunuki's being really nice to this lady that he met. I really hope that it turns out well for them. she might be a spirit, but I'm hoping it's a nice ending and not a bad one. So we're on to the next chapter. I believe it's chapter 37. So they meet up and they talk and stuff, and Watsunuki seems to enjoy it, and so does she, because, so this is going to be a spoiler, so this lady lost her son, and he lost his parents, so they kind of bonded over that, and he kind of cooks for her, and they have their talks, and he seems to enjoy it. I don't feel like she's evil, but I do feel like she's sad, so I'm wondering if she's like a spirit. Looks like Watsunuki passed out, so I'm wondering if the spirit's stealing energy from him. Okay, on to chapter 38. I definitely feel like the spirit is taking energy from Watsunuki, but I don't know if it's on purpose or if that's her intent. I think she likes hanging around him and that's a side effect. Yuko seems to be busy in this chapter. On page 481. Maru and Moro is taking care of Watsunuki, trying to get him outside the house. And they pushed him out. Oh, that is so sweet. Domeki's taking care of him. It's so sad. We're on to chapter 39. That was so sweet, you guys. So everybody's like pulling around to take care of Watsunuki. And it was just sad, but it was good. And like now he needs to figure out how to treat Domeki. Alright, the final chapter, you guys. I think it's funny because they end up bickering anyway, Domeki and Watsunuki, but I think it's going to get better from here. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'm talking about 538. I don't really know the game, but that whole thing was really interesting. Wow, okay, we are at the end of this book. I'm amazed yet again. I really do like it, and I am looking forward to picking up the next one. So yes, 5 out of 5 stars. Love the artwork. Love Yuko. I love Watsunuki's character progression in this. The fact that he is getting closer to being friends with Domeki. I like seeing him try to talk to his crush and try to ask her questions, and it failing miserably. It's really funny. I liked seeing the different worlds that were shown. They were gorgeous. And the different characters that were brought in, like the Rain Lady and Watsunuki's admirer, I guess we'll say. I'm interested to see them come up in the future. The ending made me a little curious, but it wasn't a cliffhanger, so I am happy about that. I really enjoyed this volume, or should I say 3 volumes. Thank you guys so much for joining me while I read this. I'm sorry if it's a little long, but I want to keep these all together since they're in the same book. I hope I kept you company today. Please let me know what you liked about this omnibus, these volumes. What was your favorite part in it? Did you have a favorite character? And if you don't have this, do you think you'll pick it up? But please let me know in the comments below what your thoughts were. Thanks again for joining me, you guys. If you liked this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please take care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Bye!